Welcome to another episode of the Canton Wizards franchise. From here on, we'll check every playoff picture to see if anything has changed over the last week. Seems like nothing on the NFC side, but on the AFC side, things are getting tight. The Browns are now the 3 seed, the Jets are the 4 seed, not the 7 seed. The Bills are now the 7 seed. So now, it's time to see how we do. We get Jim Harbaugh's Los Angeles Chargers this weekend. Let's play some football. Sunday night football, yet again. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you at halftime.
It's week 14 of the National Football League, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Wizards and the Chargers on Sunday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They're hot as can be, winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Meanwhile, for the visitors from Canton, they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A toss right to Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. But facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
And when you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent. You didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you, and you're probably getting some good blocks downfield from your wide receivers.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. They go up the middle with Chubb. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Now it's Watson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third, Watson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, they just held them to a field goal. So to them, that was an almost complete performance because, you know, when you really shut someone out, that's complete. But that's pretty darn good, isn't it?
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Hurts on the option right. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Again, it's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. There on the tackle, Cam Smith.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Canton in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only about one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the gun, here's Watson. Pressure comes and down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Wizards offense had Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll start by running the option to the right. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Powerful running, and he gets it down to the 32. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6.
Well, not a fun game at all for anyone who's playing defense on the field at this point. They just gave up another first down on another good run. I wonder if the defense coordinator just says, let's sell out, play against the run, and not worry about getting beat by the pass.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Kingsley Enagbari. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Watson now to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watson. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Watson. Short pass caught by Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Watson looks to throw again. They set up the screen to Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Watson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw is Watson. Short pass caught by Henry. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
A 42-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And a blocked field goal. So not only an opportunity missed, an opportunity made there on special teams.
Without a doubt, and I need to check with my analytics guy because every coach we've ever talked to, they always say, if you block a kick in special teams, your team wins 90+% of the time. I've never truly seen that number quantified, but that's how coaches believe.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
to be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL.
You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando.
Brandon Aubrey, perfect from 52. He's now 2 for 2 on the day in field goals. At the end of one half of play, it is Wizards 13.
We're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third
And
quarter. Welcome back. Halftime.
it is Wizards 13, Chargers 3. Give you some stats to look at before the second half begins. Jalen Hurts, 3 of 10. Ouch. 57 yards and a touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 6 for 7. 52 yards. Rushing-wise, Derrick Henry, 8 for 23. Jalen Hurts, 6 for 55. Nick Chubb, 4 for 50. That does it for me. We'll enjoy the second half of tonight's ball game.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now Watson. Over the middle, it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Back to throw, Watson. Caught by Allen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Chubb running right. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, Watson. And he completes it to Wilson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb escapes the defender. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Deshaun Watson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead down to 3 at 13-10. That time a 9-play drive. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. And able to get this out to the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Henry up the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Watson throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Now inside the 25. Keenan Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 68 yards. And the Chargers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Hurts going to keep it again. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. Fourth down and 8. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And boy, before the drive even starts, here's a timeout. Wow. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On is the Chargers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down 17-13, 56 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Back to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. But incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Taking a shot for down here. And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Down to a knee goes
Watson will take a knee. The last 20 seconds will run off the game clock. 8 seconds left. He'll take one more. Or not. The Chargers hand the Wizards their second loss of the season, 17-13, against one of the best defenses in the league.
And what's the old expression?
What does that say going forward? Next week we get the Chiefs, too. Oh, no. Chiefs are the best team in this division.
Losing the game is one thing.
We got nothing to worry about. We're still the best team in our division at 11-2. But this is a stinker loss.
Win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. So
but the bright side, St. Brown did score a touchdown today, and Brandon Aubrey was perfect on field goals. Jalen Hurts, horrible today, 6 for 22, 99 yards, but he did throw a touchdown pass, and so did Deshaun Watson. The only rushing touchdown today for either squad went to Deshaun Watson. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the 27-yard receiving touchdown. 4 for 84 receptions today. Neither quarterback threw an interception, which is incredible. Brandon Aubrey, 2 for 2, long of 52. And Joshua Carty had one blocked. The big thing was that we let up 2 touchdowns. They only let up 1. Well, that does it for me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, Deshaun Watson and the LA Chargers hand the Canton Wizards their second loss of the year, their first in a very long while, since I think week 2 when we lost to the Green Bay Packers. At least this game was a little more competitive than that one. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. That will do it for us. Thank you.